So Opus 5 has literally just dropped in Claude, and we've also just been getting used to Fable. Guys, if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I am Nikki, a single mom from the UK. I'm here to help online AI educators and creators actually understand AI in the most simplest bloody format and actually go on and make an income from it. Now, if you wonder what this is actually my screen. My screen that I look at every day before I go to work and what we want to achieve. And some of this we have already achieved through working in the online space. So, guys, if this single mom can do it, then why not you? That's what I say. And if you ever want to come and join us on this journey, go check out the link in the description to my school group, where I can promise I will get you viral within 28 days and actually show you how to make money with AI. Because a lot of people show you of, this is what you need to go to if you want to use Claude. This is what you need to go to if you want to code. But no one actually shows you how to make money with that and break it down. And that is exactly what I do. But I want to tell you the easiest ways in like literally 3 steps. So the basic of Claude, a little bit more intermediate, and the more advanced of Claude. And there's 2 ways you can use Claude. So the first way that I want to show you guys is you're just going to open up your Google Chrome, and this will show you some of my stuff. Now, you'll see down here, I've got all your search stuff. So like I'm always searching like Claude Fable, England World Cup, carousel post. I do carousels on here. Like literally I do everything, but we want to really go to basic. Now you're just going to download Claude at claude.ai. This is on your web. This is not on the cloud. This is not on your terminal. This is literally on your web. There is a difference. And this is when you hear people say, oh, you need to use it on the web or you need to use it on the desktop. You're like, what the frig are these guys talking about? Let me just make the screen bigger as well on here so you can see, because I changed my settings. Here we go. All right, so you're going to download it. It's going to ask you to sign in. So just sign in through your Google account. That's what I did. And then you're going to choose what plan. Now, for me, definitely the pro plan. There is a free plan. So if you go into here, you'll go into your settings down here. You can do a free plan. You can do a pro plan. And there's so many other plans, guys. But if you're just starting out using Claude and you're getting used to it, whether you're using it for content creation or you're using it to really build up your business and see how many other ways you can make money with AI, you're fine with a pro plan. I create carousels with a pro plan. I create artifacts, which we'll go on to soon. You'll see this up here, the artifacts. I create templates for my students if there is a sale going on. And actually, there is a promo going on right now in the Viral Gen Academy. So make sure you get in there. There is a huge promo going on the premium yearly subscription where you get 5 months free. So go check us out in the link in the description. If you are a solo entrepreneur like me feeling completely overwhelmed, then you don't need to be. I am going to break it down all inside this free training and also in the Viral Gen Academy. But start with a pro plan. You're going to need it. And I'm going to talk you through it. So you've got up here, you've got new chat, which is basic here. So Firemama returns. They already know my name. I'm going to show you in the settings how to do all this. You'll see I'm on Opus here 5. So if you go down to here in your chat, you can change it. So we've got Fable 5, which requires a lot of credits. We've got Opus 5, which has just literally landed. I think less than 24 hours it landed. And you can also go in here and change your effort. So you've got low, medium, high, which it's always set to, is the default in high. And extra max. But generally speaking, medium or the high is absolutely fine to produce the content that you're going to produce. All right. I always talk. So this is where you're going to talk to Claude. And I'll show you. So for example, let me just speak to Claude now. Hey, Claude. I am just doing a tutorial for my amazing YouTube subscribers and just talking them through the basics of, startup frame, as in the start, beginner, standard. Then we have got obviously the intermediate, and then the advanced. And I just want them to see how easy it is to talk to you, even while using a mic and the mic is hooked up. Okay. So that'll go through and it'll probably come back and say, amazing, congratulations. Like, this is going to be so good. And it's coming through clearly. So always just check that your stuff is coming through. All right. You don't want to be starting on a project and realizing that, your mic's not connected to it. I'm actually just using the Blue Yeti, which is connected through a USB, and it still works absolutely fine. Just make sure everything's connected and it can hear you. Okay, so this is the chat. Now, what should you be using for what settings? So, as I said, we're on Opus 5, which is probably one of the higher advanced models. We're on an effort of medium, and we've got more models. Now, if you go into here, you've got Fable 5, which is amazing if you're building websites, apps, you want 3D worlds building. It can literally do anything. Do I use Fable 5 right now? No. Have I tested it? Yes. But it is bloody expensive. And right now, it all comes down to your credits. You have to, like it says here, it requires uses of credits. This is not tokens. This is credits. So it burns through your plan very, very quickly. And then you have to buy more credits to use it. A bit like a lot of the AI creation stuff that we do. I get a lot of my students saying to me, I need to buy more credits on Higgsfield or OpenArt or, Kling. So this is how Fable works. It works very similar. Now, personally, you want to be using Sonic 5, I would say. Opus 5, which is the newest model that's just come out, which is already here. It's already been updated on my web, as in the web, Claude web, and that's where you want to speak. Now, the other basic things that you need to know is this is where all your chat history will be saved, okay? And you can actually put these as well down here, and it will also bring up some of your chat history here. So, it's gone straight into a project here, but generally speaking, just keep your chat as it should. You can group it by date, projects, which it's already grouped by. This is why the project is coming up. And you can also group it by none, which is what mine, I think, set on at the moment. And don't worry, we'll go into projects in a minute and what that does. You have then actually got customized down here. So on the web, you've got general, account, privacy, billing, usage. So general is just your general settings. And what I'm going to do for you guys, because you need this, you need to set this up. I have actually created my own skill here, this prompt, and this prompt will absolutely change the way you use Claude. Like, so many people just make it look so complicated. I'm like, just get straight to the freaking point. Like, seriously, it's already overwhelming. But what I'm going to do, guys, is leave this prompt, obviously, where it says, my name is Nikki, #Firemama. You need to change that to you. You need to make sure that you go through and change the specific things that you need. Now, what you're going to do is you just literally, it's really easy, is just hold down and copy and paste that into this section. So in general, you need to put in these instructions. Then what happens with that is all the memory will be saved into Claude. So you don't have to keep repeating yourself. Claude knows I'm Firemama of AI. Claude knows I'm a single mom. Claude knows I'm the CEO of the Viral Gen Academy. And your full name goes in here, Firemama, and then obviously this is like your fonts and stuff. But you do need to get this in, guys. Your account, which is your basic account settings, your privacy. Now, another big thing that people don't tell you to do is you need to go into your privacy, and it'll say location meta, allow Claude to use course location. You want that off, guys. And also here, help improve our AI models. Please turn that off, because then what it'll do is it will use your data, and a lot of people are not sharing this online, okay? And it will take your data and start putting it into other AI models, because they just want these models to get better and better. They're all competing against each other. I personally would not be sharing my data online. So I would turn that off. Your billing, which is straightforward, it's just It's just your billing, guys. You know what billing you're on. You've got your Claude Code in here as well. So you can go into Claude Code here. But I'm going to show you a better way how to get to it and what a lot of people say you should be using it, because this isn't the Claude really interface in here, which is what you want. You can also download the Claude extension. We'll do that for another lesson, right? Because I don't like these videos to go too long. I don't know about you, but I find some of them so boring. So I'm like, come on, let's make Claude exciting. Let's really be able to use Claude. Then you've got your skills, your connectors, your plugins, and your memory, okay? So these are things that you don't really, your basic things that you need to do is you need to get in this freaking prompt below, which you can get now from me, and make sure you get this into Claude ASAP. Because if you don't, Claude is not going to freaking understand anything that you tell it. Super, super important, guys. So basic is new chat. Make sure you go into your settings, your general settings, and make sure that that is all in, that prompt is in, okay? And I've provided it with you below, okay? And it's fine to use, don't worry, okay? It's fine to use. And make sure you go check me out on Instagram as well, guys, okay? I do have an Instagram too. So that is your basic. Now we're going to go a little bit more into, I would say, an advanced and then the intermediate. Now advanced, I would say, is more your projects, and it is your artifacts. So projects is completely different to artifacts. Projects is where you create a specific project. So how to use Claude. I did this for my students. Firemama growth engine, the grease filler, did a tester, VGA carousels. You can go into these specific projects, which are known as like skills, are broken down, and you can basically put in a memory format here. You can give it instructions. So every time I want to create carousels, I just go into this project, so I'm not repeating myself. And you can also add files. So it could be things like your branding color. It could be things like your favorite font. So when you go in and speak to Claude, and I will show you how this works, is you can produce amazing carousels. Now, it seems like I've not produced that for a while because I do use the desktop app as well. So some of the stuff that I've done, I'll show you in there in a minute of what I've produced in projects. So let me go into the desktop app. Now, to get the desktop app, you need to go back into Google Chrome, and just type in Claude.ai desktop app or something like that, and it will come up, guys. Now, what we're going to do is go and open the desktop app. So this is the desktop app. It does look a little bit different to, let me just open this up, to what we've just used. This is the code part, so don't get overwhelmed by the code. Let's go back to projects. So the desktop app does look different. You've got chat up here, you've got co-work, and you've got code. And you're like, oh my God, this is just too overwhelming. Trust me, you will get used to it the more and more you play around with it. And then you can click on more. You've got your routines, your dispatch, and your customize sidebar. You can customize it. But what we want to do is we want to go into our projects. So if you go into more, let's get it up into co-work. Go into projects, which is where it's capped. And we've got YouTube research and fire carousels. So you can see I only used this like 2 days ago, guys. And I want to show you, got a little fly attacking us here, little fruit fly. I want to show you what I was able to create. Literally all done in Claude. Crazy, I know. So let's open it up. You'll see here I've got an instruction, and again I'll do more training on this, guys, so you can understand. I've got the memory, so we've got the Higgs field memory feedback. We've got an MD file, which just stands for markdown file, guys, of my Higgs field, my memory, my project. And some of this stuff that it created is beautiful. It really is. So what I want to do is just go into, was this the one that we created? Oh, it's failed. Let's have a look. Try again. Let me just see if I can. No, it's not opening. AI swipe reel. Why has it failed? Anyway, I will show you what we produced at some point, but they were absolutely beautiful. Let me see if I can talk to her. Claude, could you do me a big favor while I'm just doing my YouTube video for my amazing subscribers on here that actually want to have fun, learn, and earn with AI? Can you just bring up that last carousel project that we did? That'd be amazing because I can't seem to open it. Okay, so it's just reading it. Okay, so it's bringing it up now. And these are downloaded to, either your PC or your laptop. So he's found it. It was done on the 23rd of July. We did the carousel. Now, guys, these are just stunning. These really are stunning. And I'm actually doing the full breakdown with prompts and everything inside the Viral Gen Academy. So get your butt in there, guys, because you can do all these to your own branding. You can do it to your own color. It literally did this through Higgsfield. It did the image, and then I went back into Claude in my project and I asked it for the hook that I wanted, the actual font, and it just blew these beautiful, guys, slides. And it was all through the latest AI stuff that has happened this week. So I know this is actual real stuff that is going on right now in the AI world. But they're just stunning. They are stunning. It's all on brand color. And this just shows you, once you feed fucking Claude with the right stuff, guys, I promise you, it will spit out stuff so good. It all comes down to your prompting and what you fed it. And I do a full Claude complex tutorial module, and I'm updating it every freaking few days because that's how fast Claude is moving. There's no good in purchasing these online courses that are one-off fee, guys. I say this every time because AI moves so fast. There's no way you could sell something to do with AI, and what they're selling you, this is honestly hand on heart, will not be relevant next week. You need a membership where you are in it with us all, learning this day by day. Okay? And then look at the call to action that it produced for me. Oh, did this do the... Look, I mean, it's stunning. So it's my AI twin, and I said turn, AI news into an income, which is what I do. As I said, I help online AI creators and beginners become educators in this space to go on and earn an income from it. I mean, these are beautiful. These really are beautiful. And literally, you can just download them. They can be downloaded to Google Drive. They can be downloaded into a folder. It will literally put them into a beautiful folder for you. All right. So I prefer working now in the desktop app. Personally, I'm in here a lot more. And I'm still learning just as much as you guys. So please don't feel. Then you've got artifacts. Okay. So artifacts, look at these, guys. Look at these I've done. Is basically something that you want to use when it comes to online tutorials, when you have got maybe a mastermind that you're going to be doing. And literally, again, if you are fed Claude Code with everything that it needs, it will literally spit it out for you. And I just want to show you some of these, okay, that I did for my students and was able to educate my students. And you're like, God, this is boring. Like, do I need to learn this? Yes, you do, because it will absolutely 10x your business. Whether you just, even if you're in the fitness industry like I love as well, I'm massively into my fitness, learning these skills will absolutely change your business because you can automate this while you're actually in the gym. It can produce stuff for you. Yes, you can automate stuff even while you sleep. So let's go into this because we've had some amazing stuff going on in the Viral Gen Academy and what's changing. And I'm happy to show these. So get your butt in now, guys. I've told you the price is not going to stay as it is. So it's things like, being able to talk through what, and these do go full screen, by the way. When you download them, you can do the, so it goes full screen when you're doing your tutorials and stuff. But things like here, if we go to the beginning, okay, so it's got the Viral Gen Academy. It's got my logo at the top, as in, not my logo, but the actual writing, my colors that I use. And it goes through how content that connects. And it's all about the 6 steps to success in the online space. And this literally, I'm clicking through using it in Claude. Like, I've not had to put this into another app or website. It did it all for me, guys. So that is your artifacts. Then we're going to go on to more advanced. And what can the advanced do? Well, we can schedule stuff. Now, I've just said to you, I have not scheduled anything yet because, like I said, I'm more in the online AI creation space, but I'm also an online AI educator. And for me, to be good at both, it's very rare, guys. It's very rare. But I'm very determined to be successful because I just love everything about AI. Now, I have had Claude Code go into my emails and actually take over my emails, clean my emails up, put it into folders and actually say, this is urgent. I've just remembered something I've got to do, actually, that Claude told me. He keeps saying, you need to do this. You've not done this, Nikki, yet. You've not done this. And I'm like, okay, Claude, I need to get onto it. You can literally schedule tasks in here. You can schedule, go and, at 7 a.m. every morning, I want you to go into my Gmail and I want you to scan everything in my Gmail account. I want you to put to the top what is prioritized, what is more urgent. I want you to put it all into the folders that we created yesterday. You can then say, and then at 7:30, I want you to go in and I want you to scan all of YouTube, what has gone viral in the last 24 hours in my niche, and can you now give me a script and basically give me some ideas of where I can go and produce now some remotion or hyperframes to produce my videos. And this is, this is more advanced, guys, but you're going to get that. Don't worry. If I can do this as a single mom and an online AI creator and now an online educator as well, then why not you? All right. So you can literally schedule content ideas, daily briefing, weekly reviews, meeting preps. So much, guys. It's insane. Really is insane. Okay, now here is dispatch. I need to connect, so I already have Claude on my phone. You can literally just download the app, and as long as you're signed in on the same account, it will just connect. Okay, but here you can just check that everything's paired. You can go in here and pair it to your phone as well through here. And this is all in co-work, but a lot of this you can just do in Claude Code. I know, the big finale. We are on him, Claude Code. So this can look a bit crazy, and it's saying here Claude Opus 5 works best with the latest desktop apps. So I need to update. So I need to get that on here. It's not being updated yet. I'm still, if you see down here, guys, I'm in Opus 4.8. So it's updated on the web because it's connected. It's on the web, but it's not on the app. Remember, this is the desktop app. The app works different. It does not work through the web, or you might have it on the terminal. So I'm going to update that. But just to give you a little brief, I'm going to show you, you've got your little microphone down here to talk to Claude. You have got your folder you're working out of. So we'll go into that later down the line, a bit more advanced on how you can produce folders and work within a specific folder. You've got where is actually working. So it's working local. It's working on my laptop. Is it working from the cloud, or is it working from another certain terminal? It might be working from the terminal. And again, that's very advanced, guys. We can go into that a bit more. And then you've got in here where you can go into your recents, your applications, your desktop documentation and download. So if you want to put in and work out a specific folder that's not already in Claude, then you can do that through here too. And I'm just going to show you how it looks when you talk to it. So let's talk. Okay, Claude, I am just doing a tutorial for my amazing YouTube subscribers. Can you give us one top tip of how we can use AI to make an income online? And should they be listening to the Firemama of AI, knowing my background in the AI creation space, knowing what you know about me and how I've now been able to come on and not only be an AI creator, but an AI online educator and helping others make an income through AI? Could you give us like just one tip why they should be in the Viral Gen Academy? So we're going to send that off. And it's talking to me, so let's send it quick. Okay, something went wrong. Try sending the message again. It's because it's still freaking listening to me, guys. So let me stop it. Bear with me. It's because I didn't stop it. So Claude Code does work a little bit different. Just make sure you stop it. Sorry about that, Claude. Could you just confirm you can hear me? Okay, I know what it is, guys. I need to actually update. So if you just go in here, it will update the model. I think this is what's going on because there's an update in the process. And it's probably going to take some time. It's not letting me do it now. Let me just rejig this. See if it's gone through. Yes, something's down with the server. Try sending your message in. It keeps happening. Share the feedback. Okay, guys, there's lots going on. So as we know, this is why. So you'll see up here, Claude Opus 5 has literally dropped. There's probably lots of updates that are going on in the background. I need to update stuff. But literally just remember it. Like, you can either use it in the web or you can use it in the desktop app. There is no freaking wrong or right way. But the problem is if you want code, which most people work out of now, and you really want to get advanced, then yes, you are going to need the desktop app. So I want you to download the desktop app. I want you to download it on the web. And I want you to use this prompt below, okay? It's going to help you. Pop it into Claude on web. Don't worry, everything will get transferred onto the desktop. As long as it's the same account, everything's moved over. And I will see you on the next freaking training. Let's go, guys. Let's go.